punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them.
And that's a live ball behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Great place to start for this offense. Finding an escape route. Got the first down and still on his feet. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Play call, coach suggestions.
Air Force has it back in the Falcon offense, returns to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
They'll try read option left on second down. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down. Now on the option. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. So now it's second and long. On the run, it's Latham. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
Entering auto flip on pop up the I will handle flip turn. Entering play call.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Entering play call, coach
now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Play call, you have 7 options.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield on first down. Fires on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him. The one play there to pick up the first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Throws for the tight end. It's complete. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Right. You have 59 options.
His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. He takes a chance and fires it across the field.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Just keep slinging it. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
He's looking to pass. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Touchdown, Rebels!
Entering
Made the
play
grab
call,
and took
Coach
it on in
Grayson,
for the score.
Power
And
wide
at this
out.
point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
He's going to be stopped short
Entering
of the
play
goal line. The
call, you have
2-point
5
attempt
options.
is no
Kickoff
good as
left
they
to
are
selected.
unable to extend the lead.
59, Air Force 5.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball
Entering
will come
play
out to the
call,
25-yard line.
suggestions. There
They'll
are
put
6
this one in play.
categories.
First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the back. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a
Entering
loss
play
of
call,
3.
Coach suggestions.
Not what they
There
had
are
in
6
mind to start this
categories.
drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time,
Entering
shutting
play
down
call,
the
coach
option play. They knew they were going to see
suggestions.
this
There are 6
in this
categories.
game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative
Entering
play.
play call, coach
They'll knock him
suggestions.
down for
There
a
are
loss
6
of a couple.
categories.
The Falcons will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense.
Hawaii Flood is selected.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Entering
A lot
play
of smiles
call,
right now
coach
on this offense. They've got a
suggestions. There are
big
8
lead, and they're just having
categories.
fun
You
out
have
there. They're
12
still throwing the
options.
football.
Ghost
These
corner
receivers are
drive is
still
selected.
getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats
Entering
here in the
play
second
call,
half of this
coach
game because everything we're
suggestions.
dialing
There
up
are
is
8
working.
categories. You have 12 options. Inside zone is selected.
We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come
Entering
from
play
this one.
call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Outside zone is selected.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. With the run on 1st and goal.
It's hard to run on a
Entering
defense
play call,
that comes off
coach
the ball like that
suggestions. There
and
are 8
runs to the football
categories.
like
You have
that.
12
Good luck,
options.
no holes
Inside
anywhere.
zone is selected.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He pushes his way
Entering
down
play
to the
call,
4 as
coach
they get closer and
suggestions. There are
closer.
8 categories.
They
You have
worked
12
it down to the
options.
4-yard
Jailbreak
line, but now
screen
it's
selected.
3rd and goal. The screen, and watch out. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And they take it in for 6
Entering
more
play
points.
call, recent, there are 8 categories.
And this kind of
You
performance
have
has to
9
give this team
options.
so
A
much
jailbreak
confidence.
screen is
Week
selected.
1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this. This coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
Into the end zone for the 2-point
Entering
conversion
play
as they
call,
extend
you
the
have 5
lead.
options. Kickoff left is
They're
selected.
coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is
Entering
coming
play
out to the
call,
40
coach
after that penalty on the
suggestions. There are
kickoff.
6 categories.
Takes the handoff. It's Latham. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Entering play call, coach
Yeah, and this offense has to
There are
find a
6
way to run the football.
categories.
They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
And
There
the
are 6
Falcons are at the
categories.
line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The give to the back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Entering play call.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field.
FK jet toss passes selected.
Wide receiver going in motion. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Complete to the left. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Categories. You have 12 options.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
All in is selected.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Shakes off the and another broken tackle. There he goes. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. To the ground, he's got it again. Got the first down, looking for more. He rumbles and rolls all the way to the 4-yard line before he steps out of bounds.
Play call. Coach suggestions.
Wow,
there are
4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal for the offense. Quick strike complete. Touchdown, Rebels! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man,
this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Trying to pound it in. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Bringing it back. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground.
There are 6 categories.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Makes the catch. It's Allen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
There are 6 categories.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
There are 6 categories.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Man, this defense has been flying around. They are everywhere. There's 6 sacks on the day, spreading it around, multiple people coming from every angle. This QB has had a nightmare of a day.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes the catch at the 35. Makes a move. Bulldozes his way through. Only in the hops. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Got enough space. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Getting set for the point after.
Categories. You have 15 options. Pad attempt is selected.
And clang, no good, off the right upright. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Alabama endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Bryant-Denny Stadium, and the Tide came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W.
This is a designed run.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. And something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Johnson looking to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Falcons will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt.
There are 8 categories.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. 45 quick bases selected.
Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He fires one deep over the middle. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one...
Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
There are 6 categories.
Now on 1st down from the 40. Right back to the well. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Entering play call.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen.
It'll be 3rd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Quickly to the tight end. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
There are 6 categories.
And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
He'll set up to throw. Going for it all. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cunningham. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yards he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. 45 with bases selected.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other.